All right. Bright brush. How's the lighting? Is the lighting okay? Oh, we're on. We're going live. All right. So now, here are the colors. For the mountain, that dark base that she has is good. So she has like dark brown, burnt umber, little burnt sienna, little black, maybe, or purple. Right. Yeah. So now, what you're gonna do, find a good reference, and you can use photographs for this part. I'm gonna take the tints of them. So after the light part's down there, I'm gonna take this, mix up a little bit of white, not too much, and brown, and burnt sienna. Burnt sienna saves lives and paintings. Put that in there. Then, for the texture, figure out where your light source is. It's a little lighter over here, so we're gonna say the light source is on this side. Now, it's a little simple. So the hills, what you're gonna do is get the different textures on there to create more of a hard edge landscape. So here, the light source is over here. I do a little bit of a light value here. It creates a look of that's catching light, so it comes out. And this looks steep. So I can even like change it a little bit, be better than the reference. So just that kind of terrain. So it's not like just up and down. So you're kind of like wiggling it back and forth. And using the side of the brush, then watch how I paint. I don't paint like this. I'm letting the paint kind of fall off a little bit. Then right here, a little more of a light texture. So I'm getting that. It's all one color. So now I'll change colors and go a little more brown on this. Be brighter here. And as it comes down, these hills are going to be a little more subtle, bigger.
Why are you letting the colors off?
What's that?
Dot paint.
I like it. It's a camp. It's a campsite. And here, I'll do the same thing. This is one layer of paint. Then on the dark side of the hill, so this is sticking out, right? So what I have to do here is I can come in here, a little bit lighter. All of a sudden that caught some light. So by doing that real simple area. And here it might be less, but it's not like brush strokes. You're letting that brush create the texture of the mountain. Okay, that's good enough for now. It's one layer. Now I'll blend it out. I'll use a smaller bright brush right in here. So it's smaller, more water. I can blend it out just a little bit. Just kind of tap it. It's not so lighty. Tap, tap, tap-a-roo. Over here, same thing. So you're just gonna make it a little bit hazier. And you're creating those textures on there. You can create, the tree, look at trees or something that's in there as well if you wanted to. For extra highlights, I'll give it maybe some yellow ochre. So this is like 10% lighter. So you start dark base, maybe 10 or 15% lighter for the next level, and then 10 or 15% lighter for the next level. And write that down because that's kind of an important part. 10% lighter for the second level, 10% lighter for the third level. And your highlights can only go on the medium tones. That's why it's Magic Mountain. Okay, so now we're getting multiple highlights in there. And for trees, if you want those in there, hard to see them, but there'll be like smaller textures in there. Okay, so that area there is done. You can add more if you wanted to, but that's like done for an A. Then you can add some trees in there, black, green. That creates that scale too we're talking about. So the trees in there, a few up here. Then these look like blobs until you get like trees up close. You get trees up close, they go, oh, those must be trees, because similar blobs look like trees up close. And up higher, they're not going to have as many trees growing, so the ground is, a little more rigid and tough. I'm going to leave that guy there, kind of like him. And as it comes down here, the trees are going to get larger. Shows scale and depth. So that's like done. Well, no, I lied. Put some highlights on there. How much did you pay for that? Don't answer. So I'm gonna throw in some highlights on the trees. So the highlights, yellow ochre, green, tan, and then just a little bit of the highlights in there. Put a little bit of highlights on the sun side, and then tap it out just a little bit so you blur it. Tap it, tap it, tap. And then zoom in on that so you can see that. All right, good. Pretty fast, pretty easy.